That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's long. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Give to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Here on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Murphy. Finds his big tight end. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Pocket starts to collapse. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's complete to the left. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
3rd down, offenses have their plays. What they like in 3rd and short, what they like 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
He's marked at the 33. 2nd down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils! No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Donald. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Now on second down. Handoff to the single running back. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Second and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's long. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
First down for the offense.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Takes the handoff. It's Alexander. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. After losing a couple on that last play, here's second and 12. Off play action. Throws for the tight end. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And that's just a play that you have got to make if you're going to win this game. You're not going to get a lot of chances like that. You might not get another receiver that open for the rest of the season.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. A strike downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
And a great job on the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Looking for a crease to the left. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through, and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his back in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. This defense right now, they have no answers.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
On the move, it's Collins. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to run for it. On the move is the 30. Oh, look out, there he goes. Touchdown, Duke. And they take it in for 6 more points.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. That pass is incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Fires to the middle. And that ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. Back to pass, it's Murphy. Keeps looking downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the 1st.
The Blue Devils trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Touchdown, Blue Devils! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The rambling wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. So they're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
And I like you got the first down of the drive. So maybe you can build.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
And it's picked off for the third time today. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
Well, the defense was expecting pass on that one. Third and long. They dial up the perfect coverage and a great job in the back end, reading and reacting to the quarterback when the ball was in the air, coming away with a massive interception.
Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Let's go. Wants to throw. It's Murphy. He'll take a deep shot here. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. Went to the running game on third down and picked up 5, but still a couple of yards short. It's 4th and 2. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. They'll try to pick up the first. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. And the Yellow Jackets are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on second down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Taylor. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
They get the extra point on the board, but they're still down 35-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Michigan State is ahead in East Lansing, but that's not exactly Kenneth Walker III out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 4 over Penn State.
Back to throw, it's Murphy.
For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. So let's see if they can make up for that loss on 2nd down from the 18. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Give him 96 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. And the Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. He's got it. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Caught close to the marker, it's long. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. The Yellow Jackets in the hurry up. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
At the 12-yard line. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Going up top on 1st down. He's got it on the run. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. Each of these 2 offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these 2 passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Field inside Wallace Wade Stadium.
The Blue Devils will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this, because every possession in the 2nd half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
That's a first down for the offense.
He's going to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. The defense gets bailed out after giving up that big play, coming back because of the penalty. Looking for a productive play on first down. Might as well stick with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Let's see what they do on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Hoping to cut into that lead, and they did not. Lead is huge. Using his legs, it's Collins. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Feeling some heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Blue Devils will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. To the ground with the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The play action fake. Going for it all. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And this offense stays aggressive, and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. Try to get it on the ground. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
Yeah, and just stay aggressive if you're on offense, right? You're now into the opponent's territory. It's 4th down. Dial up your best 4th down play. Keep this drive going.
Looking to throw, it's Murphy. It's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting them get some positive yards.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. Ball in the air, intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 10, and he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, right?
The 42-yard field goal that was no good gives them the ball back at the 25-yard line. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the 1st down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can stay in the formation or they can release and come out. But either way, the quarterback's patient most of the time. That drag route's going to come over.
The Blue Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Using his legs, it's Collins. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Line gets set. 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. Touchdown, Duke! And the beatdown has ensued. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape. So the offense definitely taking care of their business.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
He makes the catch. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Right out in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And this is really the story of the game. This offense has no chance in the passing game because they cannot protect the quarterback. All game long, he's been under duress. You got to give the defense a ton of credit.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
29 Philly, 2-0.
He's looking to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
46, Georgia Tech. 24.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And it's just simple. Simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
They'll go right back to him. They stay aggressive and push their way out through the...
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. He'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Leaves it with the back. At the 45 on his way. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
And I understand what the offense is trying to do. Use the wide side of the field, right? Use all that space, pitch on the outside, get on the edge, but the defense was too disciplined. Great job setting the edge, not letting them get outside, making the big tackle.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Get set.
To the air, it's Murphy. Makes his connection. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
691, Gators far.
They want to just keep throwing it. Makes the grab. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And the Blue Devils want to move quickly. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Buys a little time. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And the pummeling has started. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Arguably the game of the week, fellas, with 2 top 25 teams locking horns. Michigan State is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Kirk Cousins had a hand in getting this quarterback to East Lansing, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? They're trailing by 10 to Penn State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under could have been worse. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. So just how aggressive can they afford to be as they snap it on 2nd and long from the 13? He's looking to throw. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Takes it the other way. And what a play and what a return as he takes it all the way back inside the 10. A 1st down for the offense. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Duke. And the punishment has been extended. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over and move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Touchdown, Blue Devils! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
Dude, you didn't think it... right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
He's looking to throw it. He's got an open man. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll throw it on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
That last completion has him set up, second and short. He's looking to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he's thrown another interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this DB.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught near the sticks, it's Jones. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Going downfield for the big play. And the DB right with him to knock it away. Got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you take that shot, and you stop the clock. And it's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around.
And I prefer to win. Like, I want to make sure that, you know, if I'm up, I'm going to run the football. But there is definitely a school of thought in nowadays where I'm putting up stats and I'm keeping the pedal to the floor.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Showing off the arms. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
You know, the tight end's going to have to do a better job of separating and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football. That time just couldn't create it, and as a result, as soon as he made the catch, he was brought to the ground, setting up fourth down.
He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. The offense set for a first down play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the fourth quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. If you like the stats, and wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one.
First down.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He wants to throw. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game. And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And it's right down the boulevard. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the fourth quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Pulls it in. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And another big play by this offense. And if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us. Because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
The give to the single back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. Tackled, but he has a first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Blue Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. They've been running it, but now the pass. Got it in the middle. It's Shelton. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? Touchdown, Duke! And the stomping has commenced. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4 and 1. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
That makes the score 2-70. Georgia Tech.
He'll bring it out. It's Donald. Bust through behind his pad. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. Nice pickup on the return there. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Blue Devils. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. One more play to pad the stats. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Offense getting set for first down. Looking to move it through the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.